Hello gamers, Asuro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can make a mob farm using the brand new mob, the Shrooman, and a unlimited mushroom farm. So you'll be able to use this to give you unlimited food, but it is going to take some time. You will be able to AFK this farm, of course. Now to be able to spawn these new mobs in, you are going to have to use this Fungal Soil. If you have a brand new world that was made after the Sunken Sea update, you will actually see this just laying around in the dirt biome. But if you're using an old world like I am using, the only other way to actually obtain some of this is to kill a bunch of these orange slime and the red spike slime. And then of course, if you find another Shrooman, you can defeat them, and it has a small chance of doing that too. So just put a bunch of orange slime on the ground, throw up some spikes, and eventually you'll get some of these. That is how I got it. I just recently harvested all of mine and I had quite a bit. So now I'm going to take you down to my shroom farm so you can actually see these little guys in action. Now here we are at my shroom farm. I just fenced them in and I made this farm about 5 hours ago. Now the reason I'm using this, I don't necessarily need a bunch of mushrooms or food, but I do want its figurine. It has an exclusive figurine only to the Shrooman, and I'm hoping to obtain that during this video. If I don't, I will keep trying until I eventually get it. Now, as you see, the fungal soil is actually pretty interesting looking. Now, you do have to put this on dirt soil. I did try on the Azios grass and a couple other things like the stone biome. It didn't seem to spawn these little guys in. And I also found out that you can either till the dirt soil or leave it regular and it works just fine. I also tried putting it on some like ground, like having dirt ground and then throwing some of this underneath it. And with a floor on top of it, it just didn't seem to spawn them in. So I would just say throw them down on some dirt floor. It covers up pretty much every inch, so you can't really see the ground underneath it. And yeah, this is what they do. They just spawn in and they spawn a bunch of these mushrooms that you can go in there and actually harvest. Or you can just kill these shrooms here and harvest them as well. Now I'm going to take you up to another little area that I'm experimenting with these shrooms. That way you can see the possibilities of creating an AFK farm with them. Over here, I just made another very small farm and I have some conveyor belts feeding them into just a spike track over here. I left this up about an hour ago just to see what I have here. I threw in some of my favorite food here and, well, favorite looking, it has nothing to do with the stats. I just like the way it looks. And then whenever you throw the mushrooms in there, it actually creates this juicy mushroom soup. You can put any food that you want to in here. And whenever it kills the Shrooman right here, the arm will pick it up and drop it in a cooking pot and automatically start cooking it. So if you just throw a stack of like 100 or 200 food in here and then let the arm pick up the mushrooms as they die and throw it in here, it'll automatically cook some food. And then you can just come back here time and time and get the stuff. I also have a chest. This is the loot I've gotten. As you see, I actually got some more fungal soil from the Shrooman. I got 8 mushrooms here, some scrap parts, and heartberry seeds. So obviously you can definitely expand and make a much better farm. This is just a very tiny test one that I set up just to see if it's actually possible. We have a Shrooman right over here. Let's see if we can get him on the tracks. I'm going to open the gate and encourage him to actually jump over here. They will charge after you. They don't do very much damage. As you see, when they charge, they don't stop. So we're going to try to get him on the tracks really quick. He did 9 damage to me, which is nothing, but very early in the game, he might be a little bit difficult to take care of. All right, there we go. We got him trapped on the tracks now. He's going to go down. Let me pick up that mushroom, and the spikes will kill him. It doesn't take many hits. They do not have very much health at all. It picked it up, dropped it in the cooking pot, and then now it's crafting another juicy mushroom soup. So there's really not a whole lot of information about these guys. Like I said, you get these mushrooms. These are not the big mushrooms that give you extra permanent health. They're just regular mushrooms, but they will keep growing every time another one of those spawn. So let's go down to my other mushroom farm and we are going to kill them and hopefully get a figurine out of this. You can obviously dispose of these creatures however you want. Me, I'm just going to shoot them with my new bow, and I guess I got my tornado spawning in as well. So let's hope we get a figurine. We have a few more shots here. We got some more of the ground there. Let me throw on one of these, and they are actually like camouflage. That's what's really interesting about them, is they kind of blend in with their environment there. So that's kind of annoying. All right, we got one more shot. One more shot again, the figurine, and we didn't get it. So I will continue to keep trying every day whenever I get a bunch of these guys and hopefully get the figurine to drop for me eventually. But that is it on the Shrooman. It is a really cool feature. I really like the new mob they added because they are pretty cute creatures, but I probably should quit calling them creatures, but you know what I mean. They're cute little mob, and I hope they add more things because it's nice to get some new end game content, but it's really cool that they still touched up on the like beginner level stuff. So I thought that was awesome. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one.